And religion's answer is really pretty simple. Religion says, simple, build a ladder. Build a ladder. A moral ladder that will scale the wall of your own sin. And so if you listen to religion says, okay, here's what we need to do. Rung by rung, we got to pile up enough good stuff that we can scale the wall that we built by our own sin between us and God. So let's see. Good things to do. Da, 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 da. Go to church. Yeah, that's a good thing, isn't it? Okay. Now I'm feeling higher already. Okay, and then, like, what else? What can I do? I can, like, obey the 10 Commandments. Yeah, I don't know what they all are, but I should obey them. I think I know one or two. Can I work on those? Okay, I'll get those down. What else could I do? Oh, man, I don't know. Oh, poor people need help, don't they? I saw a commercial for Compassion International. I'm a sponsored child. That is a great thing. So, cool. And the whole idea of religion is if you can string together enough rungs on this moral ladder, you can get over the wall built by your own sin. You can get reconnected to God and life and healing. Cool. That's what religion says. Okay, brace yourself. I know you're in church. Religion always gets it wrong. Jesus always got it right. You see, there are two really big problems with this whole ladder deal. Two really big problems. The first is that it underestimates how many bricks we put in the wall. See, most of them, I built a wall, I wonder how many bricks. Well, let's see, what are the things I can remember I did wrong? Well, there was that one time. And then there was that other time. And we start thinking, man, I could have like 10 or 12 bricks in that wall. I could almost like jump over that, couldn't I? Or maybe we go, my life was kind of sordid. You should have known me in college, threw bricks there. My wall, okay, yeah, I'm going to need I might need like an extension ladder. But, I think I can get it. We underestimate how many bricks in the wall. This is ouch. Sorry. I'm sorry about this, but this is what Jesus said. Matthew 5 and verse 42. It said, therefore, you be perfect, just like your Father in heaven is perfect. I said, what? To be perfect. Here's my standard, God says. Perfection. To be like me. And I want you to say what I would say if I were in your shoes, and I want you to do what I would do if I were in your shoes, and I want you to have the attitude that I would have if I were in your shoes, and I want you to not do the things that I would do if I was a human being. I want you to act just like me, perfect. How many have lived one perfect day? Any hands? Let me get mine down. Any hands? No. Minute by minute, throughout every day, with every word, every attitude, every thought, every action, exactly the way God would want it to be. And it's like, maybe there are more bricks than I thought. Maybe there's like hundreds, or thousands, or tens of thousands. And that's really more like it, because it's hard for us to be flawless in anything. And we go, wait, I'm only human. And God goes, no, you missed the point. You're less than human. I created you for something more. You're living below the standard of what you could be. I'm calling you up to humanity, not up to deity. And we live so far less from what we could be, and we know it, and inside we feel it. And we just underestimate how many bricks we've actually put in the wall. You know what else we underestimate? We underestimate how big each brick is. Because we like to think, you know what? I told my wife that I balanced the checkbook and I forgot. That brick's about that big, isn't it? But then other things are like, there are bigger bricks like, I really been really struggling keeping my mind pure with this one girl in the office. or got on the internet and probably went some places I shouldn't have gone. Well, man, I went to that party and I just got smashed. That's a little bigger brick. But however the bricks are, and we usually scale them, small bricks, medium, big bricks. But even then, I think we really fail to understand how big the bricks are. You see, when there were no bricks of sin in the world and the first one came, that's when we get an idea how cataclysmic just one is. Remember Garden of Eden? Everything's perfect? Man, woman, nature, God, sing, harmony, joy, cool, life. And they did one little thing. They just ate a piece of fruit from the wrong tree. Come on, how big a brick can that be? Seriously. It's a fruit from the wrong tree. What happened? Paradise lost. Relationships shattered. Souls die. Earth cursed. Everything goes haywire. You see, we're so accustomed to the bricks, and we live in such a haywire, out-of-sync world that we don't realize every brick is actually huge. It sends a horrible ripple through the moral, spiritual, and relational fabric of humanity. And bricks are huge. If you were to visit Australia, it's one place I thought would really be cool to go. And you were to go to the geographical center of Australia, you would see this. It's Ayers Rock. Incredible flat desert as far as the eye can see. And right in the middle is this big rock. It's 2.2 miles long, it's 1.1 miles high, and it's taller than 3 football fields stacked up end to end. It was a sacred place for the Aborigines. It's now a national park. Just literally millions of people visit it every year. You know, when we begin to look into the Bible at what these little sins that we commit actually are, we find out that actually, morally, spiritually, relationally, everyone is as big as Ayers Rock. Everyone. Now here's my question. If we have tens or hundreds of thousands of bricks the size of Ayers Rock stacked up, how big does your ladder need to be to get over? How many rungs do you need to have to put in place? What if you did nothing but dedicated the rest of your natural life to doing good deeds? There still wouldn't be enough rungs. And that's why Jesus would say things like this. He would say, "For by the works of the law shall no person be set right with God." This translates in the metaphor. There's no way you can come up with enough rungs on the ladder to ever get over the wall and get connected with God. Jesus said, impossible, can't be done. So religion's answer, build a ladder. But the good news is that Jesus had an answer. His answer was, how about a door? How about if we put a door right through that wall so that all you have to do is walk through and you can get reconnected to God? Wouldn't it be cool if there was a door? Jesus says, I am the door. He said in another place, I am the way. He was saying this big wall that we built brick by brick of our own sin we can never scale to get back to God. Don't worry, I busted a hole in it, and I'm the way. And you can try climbing over, but you'll never make it, and you will just die. But look, if you will simply accept my forgiveness and my leadership in life, I will just take you right into God, and I will reconnect you so your soul can be alive. That's why Jesus came. It's why he lived the perfect life you and I could never live. It's why he was brutally beaten and crucified and died. He was atoning for every brick in every wall that every person has ever built, so that he could stand there and offer totally free to us reconnection with God if we just trust.